Well, hey, Falcon fans, this is Chris Welch here in Childress, Texas, where we're about to get this game underway here in about 20 minutes. Mark Boyette, even though his name's down there, he is not with me. He and Dr. Giles are headed back from Garland, so they're on 287. I know that much. I talked to Mark just a little bit ago. But congratulations to the Lady Falcons. Man, what a historic program already. I mean, if you look at it, the last 5 years, the Falcons have been there. Technically, we've been there 6 years. We've won it 4 out of the last 6. I like to say 4 out of the last 5. But man, the Lady Falcons are just a force to be reckoned with when it comes to volleyball. And I don't care if it's 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A. And those girls just compete at a high level. Congratulations to Coach Culpepper. For Bushland, for the Lady Falcons, this is their 8th state title, which is crazy to think about how fast they've accumulated these titles. But this is number 8 for them, and Coach Culpepper's 9th one. So shout out to the Lady Falcons. Shout out to Coach Culpepper. What a fantastic job. You know, those don't come easy. There's a lot of hours in the gym, a lot of practicing that those girls go through. So, wow, what a game. I know they dropped I think, game 2, and then just came back. And we caught the very end of the 4th game, and, man, they just dominated from that point forward. So, again, congratulations to the Lady Falcons, Mark and Dr. Giles and everybody else. Y'all drive safe. I know everybody's making their way back up here. The cheerleaders are on their way. ETA was about 8:30-ish from Mark at least. So we'll be a little bit, he'll probably join me, I'm guessing, around halftime. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, just wanted to let you know we will be on the NFHS. We will be here for an audio-only broadcast. So when we get ready for that, you'll see that. We'll go blank at that point, but it will be an audio-only broadcast. And then NFHS. Fingers crossed. We don't have great network here. There is no Wi-Fi. I could not use Starlink here just because of the setup of the press box. So we are hoping that our network bonding works between AT&T and Verizon, and we're able to do that. But we'll do our best to bring an NFHS broadcast tonight. So let's set the game here. You got Paradise coming in 9-2, but 6 wins. They went 6-0 in district. Just really on a roll from that perspective. Bushland coming in at 10-1. Just the one loss to Shallow Water. If you looked early in the year, predictions for this region was really Bushland and Paradise. So there was a lot of debate. Jim Ned's obviously was in the mix. Shallow Water was in the mix. All 4 of those teams are all in the mix. So that's kind of where we're at. This is setting up to be a really good game. Paradise had a great linebacker last year. I don't know if you remember that. Falcons did not come out on the winning end of that game. So we're hoping to change that script this week. But we are in Childress tonight. We are pretty tight quarters up here. We're going to cram 3 people in here, and that includes a camera. So we're doing our best. Jake's right here next to us tonight. He and I drove down in the RV and got it parked. And my buddy Jack, and if you know Jack, he's my dog. He's holding down the fort in the RV, and me and Jack are gonna stay overnight before we head on into Dallas for the long week next week. I'm gonna give you a few games here in a second, but what I want to pop up, let me turn this graphic off for you, and I'm gonna pop up, yeah, let me drop that off too. All right, so this is Region 1 in our part of the bracket, right? So there's kind of two pieces of Region 1 bracket. This is our part. And so I didn't, I thought I updated this. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can't get you an updated one. Let's see, photos. Let me import some images in real quick. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on. I thought I uploaded these, but maybe I did not. Give me one second. I wanted to show you guys kind of an update. Hold on. I guess I didn't. Huh. Well, that's a bummer. I guess I put him somewhere and didn't put him where I thought I put him. So, all right, well, never mind. So I'll tell you kind of where we're at. You know, you've got, let's look at the games. 1 second. I'll get them up here on Dave Campbell's. So Vernon beat River Road last night, 28-7. So Vernon moves on. River Road's out. And then tonight's game, you've got Peaster and Shallowater playing, and they're playing in San Angelo. And then you got Dalhart and Jim Ned. They just kicked off, apparently. So that's what's going on kind of in this bracket. So if I pop that back up for you. So you'll see here, Bushland beat Kermit, Paradise beat Clyde. So we're in that lower bracket. And then you've got Jim Ned beat Iowa Park, and Dalhart beat Denver City. But we'll get the results of that game as the night goes on. So that's what's going on in that bracket. If you look at the overall bracket, let me pull that up for you. So you'll see at the top, you got Shallowater beat Brownfield, and Peaster beat Comanche. So again, that game kicks off at 7. And then you had River Road beat Lamesa, and Vernon beat Sweetwater. That game's already been played, and Vernon won that one. So they'll play the winner of the Shallowater Peaster game. So that's what's going on in the region as a whole. So we're excited to get that. And if you look at before the playoffs started, this was the picks for Region 1 that Dave Campbell's football did. And you had 2 that picked Shallowater. You had 3 that picked Bushland, and you had 1 that picked Jim Ned. So we'll see kind of how that goes. If you look back here at our bracket, so if Jim Ned, hold on. So if Jim Ned beats Dalhart, then they'll play the winner of this game. And so we're hoping that's us, the Falcons, but we will see. So let me drop that graphic down for you real quick and put this back up. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at tonight. Kind of some key players to keep an eye on. Let me put my notes up real quick. I talked a little bit with Coach Reynolds. If you watch if you watched any of the coaches show, you know, he gave us a little bit of insight of what they're going to do. So they're going to run split backs tonight. Sometimes they'll run 3 backs back there for the big play. They want to throw the ball, but they're going to do that through running. So they're going to do a lot of, it's almost like a triple option, to be honest, is how they're going to run that. So there's a lot of movement going on. We're going to have to be very disciplined on our defense tonight. So as they see a lot of that movement, we're not going to be able to, we can't react too quickly to that. Corners, safeties can't come up too quickly, or that's when they're going to burn us. It'll be interesting to see which quarterback plays tonight. Their quarterback number 5 it is Aiden Alalde. And so Aiden's been playing the majority of the time, but watching film a little bit, it looks like he hurt his hand the week before. And so number 1, who is Aiden Winters, by the way. So Aiden Winters is the one who played quarterback last week. He's just an athlete, so very athletic, can run the ball, can throw the ball. So we'll see who starts tonight. At the running back position, you'll see number 6 and number 4, both sophomores, Chase Harmon and Cash Watson. So 2 sophomores back there in the backfield. You're going to see number 11. He'll play wide receiver. He'll also play running back. That's Luke Brown. Number 13 is another wide receiver. He's a junior, Logan Lumpley. And number 18, wide receiver, senior Jacob Chisholm. So those are kind of some players to watch for on offense. I didn't get their middle linebacker number when I was watching film, but he's very good. They had a great middle linebacker last year, so we'll see. He's actually pretty good this year. Their defense will be really interesting. As you watch tonight, they'll run 3 to 4 down linemen, but most of the time, I'll say most of the time, 50% of the time, they're not all down. So some of the film I watch, they'll put 2 down, 2 up. They're doing a lot of movement with their linebackers. They'll always bring in those linebackers up on the outside. They may drop them back into coverage. A lot of blitzing. Similar to kind of when we ran the 10-1 a little bit, not quite, but a lot of movement. So they're going to give you a lot of different looks, trying to get you to commit on certain plays and then probably drop back. Very opportunistic defense, very quick. Size-wise, didn't look overly large, but on film versus seeing them in person is kind of two different things. Did not see them warming up today very much. We were setting up, but they're not as big. Nothing like a Midland Christian, nothing like even a Shallow Water. Some of those larger teams that we've played with. So I don't think size will be the factor tonight. I think what will be the factor is number one, no turnovers. I think that's going to be the key for us. No turnovers. Number two, I think the other thing will be positive yards on first down. We really got in trouble in that Shallow Water game. We couldn't get a lot of positive yards on first down, and so that kind of takes you out of your game plan a little bit. So I fully suspect we're going to probably try to run the ball more tonight. And if you notice, the Falcons, I've been doing this since 2017, been around the Falcons since 2015. We've probably run the ball more than I've ever seen a Falcon team run the ball. So excited to see that continue. One of the things that I've always said is in order for you to win state, you got to run the ball. And I think we're doing that very well. We've got a lot of depth at running back, and I'm going to give the big boys up front. That offensive line is doing an outstanding job of blocking this year. They're big, they're physical, but the other thing is they're really quick. Watch the play of the linemen tonight. I know a lot of times we want to watch the receivers, you want to watch the quarterback, you want to watch the running back. I used to coach offensive line, played offensive line. Keep an eye on the offensive line. Watch how well they work together as a unit. They do a great job. So hats off to that offensive line. Defensively, you're going to see what you've seen all year from Bushland. You're going to see a lot of quickness back there. You're going to see a lot of aggression coming across that line. The one thing that we've got to watch tonight, it's been our Achilles heel all year long, is we want to get back there so quick we jump off sides a lot. And so I'm sure they've watched plenty of film. I'm sure his cadence is going to be one that he's going to try to draw us off. It's playoff atmosphere. We want to get after it. They want to get after it. But we're going to have to really stay home tonight and not jump. The other advantage, the other key tonight, I think, will be is our being able to do, we like to call it NASCAR, but do our up-tempo offense. I don't think they've seen a lot of that this year. They also, by watching film, they've got a lot of two-way players. They've got a lot of offensive linemen that play defense too. Most of them, actually, will play both ways. So I think if we can, one, run the ball, so tire them out, get long, sustained drives, and two, when we're on offense, running an up-tempo. Right, so both of those things. Now that helps us on the flip side of the ball from a defensive perspective, right? So if we do a long drive, they're out there a long time on defense, even though we're going fast paced. So they're not going to get to rotate them out, right? So we're not given an opportunity to rotate out. So now they're having to stay on the field a long time. We do a longer drive, we get down the field. Now when they're on offense, now they're tired out. They don't have an opportunity to do that. So we'll see how that goes. So we're about 6.5 minutes away from kickoff. I'm going to give me a quick drink here. I'm just praying that my internet works well, so we'll see. Just so you know, Peaster will be in, they're actually in their black uniforms tonight, and but they're black and green, but I don't see a lot of green on that uniform, maybe outlining their numbers a little bit. But they're mostly in black and white tonight. But they are green. They are the Paradise Panthers. So black and green, white, are kind of their colors. So that's what they're going to be in. The Falcons are going to be in all white tonight with their black letters and gold outline. So that's kind of what we're set up here. We've got great weather for football here in Childress. I'm telling you, it is. It's 55 degrees. And it's just a great night. The wind has finally died down. I wish it would have died down while I was driving my RV down. But it is 55 degrees, but the flag is almost still. It was whipping just a little bit, but it may be 3 to 5 miles an hour. We all know, hey, we'll take 3 to 5 miles an hour any day when it comes to wind up here. So Well, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break. I'm going to put our broadcast will begin shortly up here so you know that we are coming back. So give me a minute to kind of get set up on NFHS, change a few things around here, and we will be back shortly. So stay with us. Thank you for joining us. If you're listening to us, once again, we will be on NFHS. But if you don't want to do that, you want to listen to us, I will try to do my best radio broadcast and give you a little more color than maybe we would if we know we're just on video. So stay with us, stay tuned, and once again, congratulations to the Lady Falcons, state champions again, 8th time in school history, 4th time in the last 5 years. So anyway, we'll make sure we give a shout out to them. So we'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome Falcon fans. If you're on our network, I'm about to switch over to NFHS. We are doing the national anthem here, so just hang tight with us. So here in Childress, Texas, the players are doing the national anthem right now. So we are standing with that. Most definitely throw the ball. They run to set up the pass. 2 in the backfield. Two down here at the bottom, one at the top. So one to the left, two to the right. Falcons blitz. He scrambles out. He's under heavy pressure. He throws it up high. And somehow, number 18, Jacob Chisholm, comes down with that ball. I'm telling you, probably too quick to do a replay here. Sorry, I didn't get in time to do a replay. I'm kind of working two systems by myself tonight while I wait on Mark, because we do have a radio broadcast going also off of this. So Winters calls for the snaps, puts one in motion. He's going to hand it to number 11, and he gets no gain on that. They're going to give him about a half a yard, we'll call it. So that'll bring up second down and 9, we'll call it. Aiden Winters is a senior. Right, they're going to split two receivers out to the right, one at the top, and that's number 18 who just caught that pass. Two in the backfield on either side. Going to fake it. Winters going to keep it. He's got a lot of running room. He's got all green, and he's going to go take that one to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. So Aiden Winters on about, they moved the sticks too fast on this. About a 38-yard run, we'll call it. Number 19 out to kick, and that is Cooper Woodard. Snaps back. Hold was a little quick, but he got it up, so it is good. So Paradise strikes first with 7:51 to go in the first quarter, and the Panthers are up 7-0 on top of the Falcons. And with that, we'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back, everyone. Chris Welch with Bushland Falcon Media, broadcasting on NFHS and on our radio broadcast tonight. We are live in Childress, Texas. 7:51 to go in the first, and Paradise strikes on a quarterback keeper by Aiden Williams for about 38 yards. So they just faked an onside kick. So that's their very typical, but last time they still did an onside kick. It almost caught us off guard. This time he kicks it off straight down the middle, low line drive kick, picked up at about the 12. Right up the middle, and he's got a seam up the middle. That is Slade Perry. Slade runs over one, runs over another. He's still going, and he is all the way down to about the 45-yard line in Panther territory. What a run, a return by Slade Perry. He just caught that up the middle, and I'm sorry, I'm doing this by myself. I'm not hitting my replay quick enough. I'll get better here, folks. If you're watching NFHS, I'll get you some replays. But what a job by Slade Perry. I mean, he just flat ran over two Panther players to get that ball into Panther territory. So here come the Falcons. They're going to do a quick huddle. They're going to send two receivers out on both sides. They're going to be stacked. Quade Ferris, empty backfield. He's going to keep it himself. And up the middle, Quade goes. He bounces off left. He's going to have about 3, maybe 4 yards. We're going to call it 3. Second down and 7 for the Falcons. Falcons quick back up to the line. Twin receivers tight this time on both sides. Slade Perry in the backfield. We're going to put one in motion. We're going to pitch it to Ty Purcell. Ty back into the inside. He cuts it left. He goes back inside, and he's going to have it to about the 38. So we're going to call that third down and 3. So 3rd and 3 for the Falcons. Ty Purcell splits out wide right. 2 receivers to the left. We're on the short side of the field, closest to Slade Perry up the middle. Slade's going to have a first down. He bounces outside. He gets loose. He's at the 30. Finally brought down at about the 29. Great run by Slade Perry. About 10-yard run on that. Falcons driving, 1st and 10, ball's at the 29. Perry stays in the backfield, 2 split to the left, 2 to the right. Quick pass out here. Oh, I mean, that is almost picked off, but over his hands, Ty Purcell gets it, and that's going to be a 10-yard gain, and that's going to be a Jasper Plumbing first down. Oh. It's not a first down. Okay, I guess he stepped out of. Oh, wait. Right. I thought he got down, but I'm waiting for the call. The officials got the ball spotted. What looks to be a first down. Sorry, some confusion. I'm waiting to see what the conversation is about. Oh, there's a penalty on the field. I did not see that. Face mask against the Panthers. That's going to step off another 15. So that's going to put the Falcons down to the 5-yard line. Sorry, not the 5, and depending on where it was at. So it's going to be at the 9-yard line. So the Falcons, 1st and goal. They are now inside the red zone from Amarillo Family Wellness Group. All right, twins out here to the left, 1 to the right. Jackson Fetch moves out of the backfield. Oh, that's a wildcat formation. Ty Purcell takes the direct snap, pushes it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the Falcons. Ball is at the 4-yard line. Twins on either side. Fetch offsets to the left. He moves up. Quade Ferris keeps it. Quade's at the 3, the 2. Makes it to about the 2 before he stopped. Well, let's see if they mark him at the 2 or the 3. I think the 2. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2 for the Falcons. And there's a Panthers player down on the ground. So we'll take a little break here. I'll take a quick drink myself, and we will be right back. All right, we are back. So apparently he's okay. He got up under his own power, so hopefully that's all good. Falcons come straight out to the line. They're going to have trips receivers to the left, 1 to the right. My guess this is the Quade Ferris, keeper. It is. Oh, and he fakes up the middle and pounds his way in for a touchdown for the Bushland Falcons. We'll see here on this AA&A touchdown. Sid Carroll in to attempt the extra point here for the Falcons. So, pending this extra point, see if we get all knotted up here at 5:45 to go in the first. Snaps back, kick is up. Oh, and I think he missed it. Oh, he did get it. Man, that came off low and off the side of his foot a little bit, but it squeaks through in that bottom corner. So, Falcons do tie this ball game up. And, folks, we figured this is going to be a shootout. And it is. These are 2 good football teams here in this Region 1. Both highly touted in this region early in preseason. Both of these teams were earmarked as being contenders for the Region 1 title, and they have not disappointed. So back deep to receive for the Paradise Panthers is number 11, Luke Brown, and number 6, Chris Harmon, who's also, most of the time, they're two running backs, along with Cash Watson. Is that Ty Purcell kicking or Ty Taringo? Hold on, I'll get his number. So that is Ty Taringo. Both can kick. We're very blessed with kickers from the Bushland Falcons side of things. All right, Taringo sets up. He kicks it deep, and it's booted, and that should go out of the back of the end zone, and it does. So the Panthers are going to get this ball to start here in the first quarter. 5:45 to go. 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Panthers. All right, Panthers break huddle from the sidelines with their coach. Looks like 18's going to split out high to the left. Twin receivers out here to the right, 2 in the backfield, and that's 11 and 6. With Winter still at quarterback. And they're going to hand it to 11. He gets around this right side, and he's got nowhere to go. Great pursuit by the Falcons, but he does turn that corner enough to get about 4 yards. That first started developing, he had pretty good set of green in front of him. Falcons closed in pretty quick, so we're going to call it 2nd down and 6. Winter's in at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself around his right side. Jenner King breaks down, but good tackle there by Colton Strickland, along with Jackson Fetch. But Jenner's the one that kind of makes that play. Jenner King's playing this far outside, and he forced Winters to go back inside. Once that happened, then the pursuit from the linebacking core kind of came in. All right, Twins out there to the left at the top of the screen. One out here to the right. One in motion. That's 6. And what a play by Ty Purcell to bring down Chase Harmon coming out of the backfield. He's going to lose, we'll call that 1 on that. So we're going to call it 4th down and 7. They are not showing punt, but I'm wondering if he doesn't kick back. He does. So he is going to punt. Winters is going to punt. He quick kicks that. Short kick. Flies out of bounds at about the 47, 48-yard line. All right, they're going to call it the 45. So that's where the Falcons will take over. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ball will be right at the 45. So great field position for the Falcons to start this drive. Once again, this is Chris Welch with Bushland Falcon Media here in Childress, Texas, at Charlie Johnston Field. All right, Falcons break huddle. They're going to have Twins stacked out here to the left, 1 to the right. Slade Perry gets the handoff out of the backfield. A great play. Let me get his number. That's their linebacker, I think, or safety possibly. Number 21. Tegan Lambert. So great play by Tegan. Tegan coming out of that linebacker spot. I think he's playing that middle linebacker for them. Falcon drop back up to the line. They're going to hand it to Max Rodriguez up the middle. He gets a couple of yards at best. Great defensive play by that Panther defense. Boy, the 6 in the box right there playing really well. Falcons going to take a minute to huddle up here. Quade Ferris, the quarterback, trots over to Coach Reynolds to have a little chat. 3:23 to go in this first quarter. We are all knotted up 7-7. All All right, we split 3 out to the right, 1 down here to the left. Quay drops back. He looks heavy pressure, though. He's going to have to dump that ball. And, I mean, 57 for the Panthers was all over that screenplay. I think it was 57. I don't have a 50. Oh, there it is. Miles Godwin. So great play by Miles Godwin. Very heads-up play. Falcons also go 3 and out this time. It's going to be 4th and 8 for them as well. Ty Purcell back to punt. Nice high kick. Oh, but it's going to get a Paradise Panther roll and then back for the Falcons. I don't know why we don't just let that roll a little bit further, but Beckett Dawson downs that ball, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 24 this time. So both teams did a 3 and out on their last possession. So let's see what the Panthers do here. Winters in at quarterback. Number 11, Luke Brown in the backfield, along with number 6, Chase Harmon. Harmon goes in motion. Winters keeps it, bounces around this right side. He shakes Jenner King. He gets about 4 yards on that, so we're going to call this 2nd down and 6. 2:40 to go in this first quarter. Looking to the sideline for the call. Twins out to the left. One over here to the right. Harmon and Brown still in the backfield with Winters. He wants to throw. He's going to go deep. He's got number 3. Great catch by Lane Smith. Great pass by Winters. I tell you what, he threaded that needle. Thanks for that replay provided by Western Equipment. Scoreboard brought to you by Danny Jones, Darren Amarillo, Edward Jones. Or Danny Richburg, sorry, Edward Jones. Comes around this right side, gets about 2 yards. That was Brown. Panthers driving. They're now in Falcon territory. Twins to the right, twins to the left, one to the right. Still 2 backs in the backfield. Winters keeps it up the middle. He bounces back out left side, bounces out again, and finally gets pulled down. The ball was in there. Boaz Wright was in there to bring him down, as well as Ty Purcell chasing him down. So 3rd down, we're going to call it a long 4. Minute 22 in this first quarter. Same set, twins to the right, ones to the left. Winters drops back, wants to throw. He's under heavy pressure. He's got... What a catch by Lane Smith. We'll see this Western Equipment replay. Paradise driving. In the pregame show I did on a radio show, I talked a lot about this is exactly the kind of offense that Paradise likes to run. They're going to run, and then they're going to sneak those passes because you're going to want to come up and stop that run. Paradise is very good at doing that. Twins to the right, one to the left, 2 in the backfield. That's going to be Brown around this right side. He's got a little green in front of him. He cuts it back in, and he's going to get down. Let's see where they're marking the 16, I believe. Yep. So that's going to be 2nd down and 5. So gain of 5 by Brown. Harmon hasn't run the ball a lot tonight. So they're going to let that clock run out. So with that, we're going to take a break, switch around our scoreboard, folks, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. Chris Welch with Bushland Falcon Media, broadcasting on NFHS as well as our own audio-only broadcast tonight. So start this second quarter. We are all knotted up 7-7, but the Panthers are driving. Second down and 5. Ball is at the 16. They've had two really good catches. Well, great passes by Winters to Lane Smith. So the Panthers are going to come out. Twins to the left, one at the top, two in the backfield still. Winters drops back. He keeps it. He bounces around that right side. He's got a first down, a little bit more. He jumps in the air. Gets maybe an extra 2. So he picks up about 7 on that. So I think it's going to be first and goal. It is. Ball is just over the 10-yard line. So it is first and goal for the Panthers. They are knocking on the door right now. Twins out here to the left, one to the right. Harmon and Brown remain in the backfield with Winters. Brown gets it right up the middle, and he hits that hole hard, and that's a touchdown for the Panthers. Watch this instant replay by Western Equipment. Great run by Brown. Oops. Oh, hold on. That's coming back. I guess it's holding. Oh, hold on. Let me get this off then. I did not see the call. Sorry, I was trying to fix some scoreboards. So that's going to come back. 5-yard penalty.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift was the call. Thank you. We're all kind of up here together, so teamwork makes it all work. So illegal shift by the Panthers. Twins on both sides. One in the backfield this time. That's Brown. They're going to hand it to him right up the middle again, and he doesn't have the same success. Gets about a yard. So that's going to bring up second down and goal from the 14. That's one of the few times, maybe the first time, they've actually had just one in the backfield. Now, they'll put 3 in the backfield sometimes as well. All right, they're going to have 2 out to the left, 1 to the right, right on the hash. Winters drops back. He looks. He's got number 3 there and overthrows. I tell you what, I'm impressed with Lane Smith tonight, their wide receiver. He's just a junior. So incomplete. Third down and goal from the 14. The Falcons need to double that coverage. Winters keeps it. He rolls left. He's going to throw back to his right. That's a setup screenplay. Levin's got it, and he's going to get stopped at about the 4. So that's going to be 4th and goal from the 4. So decision time for the Panthers. It's early in the game. Points have been hard to come by a little bit. You send on the field goal unit, go ahead and get the points. And I think that is exactly what their coach is going to do. So in to attempt the kick is number 19. Yep, Cooper Woodard. This will be about a 21-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is no good. No good. So the Falcons are going to take over. First and 10, but from the 4. So not a bad. I mean, you don't get it, but where you put the Falcons to, I mean, they've got 96 yards to go. Your defense is playing pretty well. So yeah, no harm, no foul as far as what. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. When you attempt a field goal, it does move up to the 20. So I forgot about that. My bad. I'm just sitting here looking at the field thinking, oh no, but I forget it does move back to the 20. All right, so Twins stacked on both sides. We're going to hand the ball off. That was to Colton Foote. Colton Foote came in this year for the Falcons kind of in relief due to some injuries and has really shown well for the Falcons. 2 in the backfield, split receivers on either side. We're going to hand, oh no, Quade Ferris keeps it and he gets dropped for a loss. I'll tell you what, number 57 again, Miles Godwin. So now the Falcons 3rd down and 14. Now 3rd down 13, sorry. They finally spot it. Paradise defense having a great game so far. Falcons had the one drive, but other than that, this defense for the Panthers has held up very well against this Falcon offense. Falcons come out twin stacked on the right and left as well. Waiting for Rodriguez to shoot out there. Falcons going to take a timeout. Lots of confusion on the Falcons there. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll take a break, and we will be right back. Back, everyone. Chris Welch, broadcast on NFHS Network and on our radio-only broadcast. We've got 8:46 to go in the second quarter. Falcons have a 3rd down and 13. Trips out to the right, 1 to the top. We're going to put Slade Perry in motion. Interesting call. Quade Ferris keeps it. Short gain, gets about 5 yards, 6 yards on that quarterback keeper. And that's going to bring out 4th and about 8. Interesting call for the Falcons there on that quarterback keeper. Slade Perry back to punt. Paradise should get good field position out of this. Nice punt, end over end. He's going to field it at about the 38. Fair catch. And that was by Winters. So there you go. The Panthers are going to have this 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 38. For this drive to get started. 8:09 to go in this first half. We are all knotted up 7-7. Very defensive battle. Paradise has had 2 good drives. The last one, they just couldn't capitalize on that field goal. Got it down, scored, but it got called back due to illegal shift. That kind of killed that drive for them. Attempted a field goal, didn't get that. So Falcons go 3 and out. Have to punt that, and so this is where we're at. So they come out, two running backs back there. I'm going to fake it. Oh, I tell you, the little confusion. Winters pulls it. Gets about 3 yards on that. I tell you, he's trying to hand that to Harmon, I thought. And Harmon thought he was going to get it, and then Winters pulls that ball at the very, very last second. And I think Harmon thought it was a fumble. Harmon hasn't had a lot of touches tonight. The main touch has been Luke Brown out of those two. So Harmon and Brown back there, 11 and 6. Twins to the top, one to the left. Winters is going to keep it up the middle. He goes. He gets about a yard. So we're going to call that 3rd down and 5 now for the Panthers. All right. Got the play in. Brown and Harmon stay in the back at 11 and 6. Twins to the top, to the right, one down here to the left. Fakes that to, timeout, Falcons. All right, so Falcons take a timeout. We'll take one with them, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. 6:56 to go in this first quarter. Falcons called a timeout here on this big 3rd down play. It's been a game of field position a little bit, a very defensive game. Let's see, Winters comes out. Different back in the backfield now. Is that 7? Elijah Jennings back there with Brown, so keep an eye on this. Make it to Brown. There goes Jennings. Oh, no, that's going to 18. Jacob Chisholm, incomplete. Falcons defend it well. So that'll bring up 4th and 5. Punting situation for Paradise, but don't. Falcons do this a lot too. Don't rule them out to fake this. I don't know if they do this on their end of the field or not. Ball's going to be at the 42. Jennings, I was watching him. He ran a little route out of that backfield, back over the middle of the field. I thought that's where he was going to try to throw it. He quick kicks it. Short kick. And it's going to go out at the 34, 35-yard line. We'll see where he marks it. I saw it bounce right at the 34. Oh, he's gone to the 36, 35. I think we're going to get the 35. All right, so the Falcons are going to have this 1st and 10 from the 35, so a little better starting field position than last time. But let's see if this Falcon offense can put together a drive. 6:43 to go in this first half. If you're just now tuning in, very defensive battle. Both teams have scored. Paradise got down close earlier in the second quarter. Could not capitalize. Drive killer on a touchdown run. Missed a field goal. So Falcons come out, Twins to the top, one to the right. Hand off. I didn't see who comes in this time. Jackson Fetch. Second down, and we're going to call it 7. Fetch gets about 3. We're going to hand it to Fetch again. Up the middle. Fetch gets a push, but I mean, that line hits. He keeps going. And he's going to be up to about the 41. So that's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Falcons. So, Jackson Fetch is a little bit different running style. We've got some speedsters in there, more finesse, but if Jackson comes in, that means the Falcons are going to pound the ball a little bit more. So a little more physicality from this line at this point. Yeah. Good luck with that, because the Panthers have been pretty physical themselves. Jackson Fetch up the middle. No, he throws it. Oh! He fakes that and pulls it. Max Rodriguez is wide open. You'll see on this replay. Oh, man, Max Rodriguez was wide open, and Ferris just misses. So punting situation now for the Falcons. Ty Purcell to punt this from the 41. Or he'll be punting from the 31. Ball's at the 41. Snaps back. High punt. Clear away, and it gets a great bounce. Oh, Falcons jump on it about the 21, 22-yard line. We'll see. Kind of did a little bounce back. I think they're going to get at the 22. Yep, they do. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball will be at the 22-yard line. So kind of maybe their worst starting field position for the night. Boy, this is a battle of defenses right now. And both of these teams are big play offenses. So my guess, when they score, they're going to be bigger. They're going to get big plays to set up those scoring drives, if not score. Winner's back there. Let's see if Elijah Jennings is still back there. He hands it to Brown around that right side. He's got some speed. He cuts that corner, and he gets the corner. Jackson Fetch finally runs him down. But I think he's going to have a Jasper Plumbing first down. Oh. Hold on. Oh, he does not get the first down. So he is a yard short. 2nd down and 1. All right, Twins out here to the left. 2 in the backfield. I believe that is Brown and Jennings. Nope, it is not. It's Harmon. Winters keeps that. I think he gets enough for the first down. Where the mark is, it is. Yeah, it is. So now you got the Jasper Plumbing first down. So Harmon and Brown back there. Harmon's going to get it this time around this left side. And I mean, he has nowhere to go. He's going to lose about 4 on that. Yep, so we're going to bring up 2nd down and 14. No hurry here by the Panthers. Harmon and Brown stay back there. Twins to the right, 1 to the left. Receivers. He's wanting to go left. He doesn't see it. He goes right. And he's got 0 there. Oh, what a play by Jake Hammer. Let me see if I get that replay in time. You'll see Jake just stretch out right here. I tell you, Winters has got an arm, though. He gets some velocity on those balls really, really well. All right, they're going to have 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield. Jennings is out there now, so that'll be Brown number 11, Jennings number 7. I think they're going to take a timeout. They are going to take a timeout. So I think Paradise took that timeout. They did. So with that, we'll take a timeout, take a quick break. We will be right back. All right, that was a quick timeout set. Twins on both sides. Third down and 14. He wants to throw back to that screen, but he didn't have it. He's going to run it himself, and he's got some wheels. Might be a face mask, and it is a face mask. So unintentional, but unfortunately, there's only one kind of face mask anymore, and so that's going to be an automatic first down and give Paradise some life. Falcons had him. I don't know what the discussion is. It's clearly a face mask. Maybe spot a foul. Yeah. They were just discussing where to mark it off. Yeah, personal foul, face mask against the Falcons. That's going to give a first down. It's going to end up around the 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 49. I didn't see where he started marking that off. So that'll be first and 10 for the Panthers. Panthers knocking on that Falcon territory. Twins to the left, one to the right, two in the backfield. And that's going to be Elijah Jennings around this left side, and Falcons all over that for no gain. It's kind of like watching two heavyweight fighters go at this game tonight, looking for one to kind of drop a guard here so they can lay a punch there. But both teams very well matched. Twins on both sides. It's going to be one in the backfield this time. I didn't see who that was. Jennings. Winters keeps it, but makes a good move back inside, and he gets popped by Jackson Fetch after about a 3-yard gain. So third down and 7. Panthers crossed into Falcon territory. Yeah, big deal score here. So Falcons got the ball to start this game. So the Panthers are going to get it to start the second half. So for the Panthers, they'd love to drive down with no time left and put this ball in and then get the ball to start the second half. So Twins on both sides. They're going to have one in the backfield. I think that was Jennings. There's a lot of confusion, and I think they got the timeout. So they did get that timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. Chris Welch on NFHS Network with Bushland Falcon Media. We are live in Childress, Texas, in this Region 1 matchup between the Paradise Panthers and the Bushland Falcons. So far, it has been a back-and-forth defensive battle between these two teams. Both teams scoring in the first, and that's all we've had. Panthers now with a third down and 7, 2:33 to go in this first half. Winters drops back. He looks left. He's got a man. There's number 11. Oh, and he just overthrew Luke Brown. But he had him. So missed opportunity there for the Panthers, and I guarantee you they will be coming back to that. You get Luke Brown loose, and he's got some wheels on him. There's a lot of wheels on this team. There's a lot of speed. Fourth down, they're going to back up and kick it. I don't know, about the 20. We'll see where they mark it. Keep going up. 21 looks like. Oh, no. 25. Okay. So the Falcons are going to get the ball. 2:24 to go in this first half. 1st and 10 from the 25. Falcons really need to put together a drive here to close out this half. Been a little stagnant on offense for both teams. A few missed opportunities by both teams. That won't continue. I can guarantee that. Twins left for the Falcons stacked. One to the right. And they're going to hand the ball right up the middle. Big push. I didn't see who that was. Slade Perry for about 4 yards. Yep, we'll call it 4. 2nd down and 6. Falcons not in a big hurry here. Might be content with let's run this clock out. See what happens, but not to give them an opportunity to get the ball back either. My guess is, let's see, if they stop them here, I bet Paradise takes a timeout. We'll see. Twin stacked receivers on either side. Ferris keeps it up the middle. Big push. He's going to be short. I'm going to call it 3rd down and 2. Clock continues to tick. 1:30. Falcons pick up this 1st down, and let's see if the tempo changes. Both teams might be ready for halftime after this slugfest. Twins to the left, one to the right. They break huddle quick. Hand the ball to Perry up the middle, and he's going to get the 1st down. So that will be a Jasper Plumbing 1st down. So now you see if the tempo changes a little bit. We're going to be right at a minute now. So now you may change the tempo a bit. We'll see. Not yet. Twins stacked on both sides. Perry stays in the backfield, offset to the left of Ferris. Press coverage on the left side. Pumps it. Goes back to Tag Thrash. Tag gets it up. He'll get out. Oh, and he does not get out of bounds. So Tag unable to get out of bounds. 25 seconds. Falcons only have 1 timeout. Let's see if they try something here. Boy, I tell you what, Paradise is still up. Quade Ferris keeps it. He breaks across the 50 to about the 47. Now we may use that timeout. Yep. No, they're not going to. No, because the clock's going to stop at to mark it. He's going to long pass out there to Max Rodriguez. Max runs out at about the 37. 6 ticks left on the clock. So do you do a quick out, try to get a little closer for a field goal, take a shot to the end zone? Here comes Cade Snyder. Watch Cade Snyder. Not unusual to hit Cade Snyder over the middle. Max Rodriguez. So we're going to have trips out here to the right. From inside to outside, Cade Snyder, Max Rodriguez, Tag Thrash. And up at the top is going to be Jenner King. Jenner showing double coverage on Jenner. Falcons going to take a timeout. All right, so we've got 6 seconds left in this first half. Falcons have the ball. 1st down. It's only going to be 1 play anyway. Ball's going to be at the 36-yard line. Well, it's going to be tough if you want to try to get maybe in Ty Tarango's field goal range or Ty Purcell. You need a good 10 yards probably. So you want that ball around the 25. That would make it a 25, 30, 42-yard field goal roughly. Or do you just take a shot to the end zone? I think a lot of it's going to depend on what the Panthers do defensively. Are they going to stick somebody back deep, give up the short route play, hope it takes more than 6 seconds? Falcons do have 1 timeout left. So here come the Falcons. Twins receivers on both sides. Slade Perry in the backfield. Quade drops back. He looks. He throws. He throws. Max Rodriguez catches it with 1 second. Oh, they said he was out of bounds. could not quite get that toe tap. It would have been perfect. It would have put him out at about the 23, 24. We've got a Paradise player down on a knee. And I think you take a shot to the end zone now at this point. If you're the Falcons, it's not going to hurt anything as long as they don't pick it off and run it back 100 yards. But that you don't want to happen. That's one of those you throw it to the back of the end zone. So we'll see what the Falcons have in store here. Do you do some trickery to try to get some folks free? Do you just chunk it to the end zone? Do you just take a knee and be satisfied with where we're at? All right, so Winters is going to go back deep. Also back deep is going to be number 3, Lane Smith. He's going to be back there, so they're definitely playing a prevent. Falcons come out, trips left. Ty Purcell out here to the right. Quay drops back. He's going to throw it deep. It's a jump ball. And they pick it off. No harm, no foul. All right, so there you go. We're going to go into halftime. Score all knotted up, just like we started up, 7-7, though, instead of 0-0, but all knotted up here in Childress, Texas. We're going to take a break. I'll get a banner up so you know what's going on, and we will be right back. Hey, folks, tuning in on Bush and Falcon Media on our YouTube or Facebook page. Thanks for joining us. We'll take a break here as well. We may come back with a little recap for you guys, what's going on and kind of how I see that. Mark's still on his way. I've not heard from him yet. But you might be getting tired of hearing me talk the entire time, and I'm getting a little tired of talking. I've already finished off 1 bottle of water, but that's kind of where we're at here. We got 25 minutes on the clock here, so we're going to take a break. I'll get a banner up for you guys as well. Thanks so much for tuning in if you're listening in to us, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Well, hey, Falcon fans, just checking in with you real quick. We've got about 6 minutes to go until this halftime's over. I thought I'd hit a few scores with you really quick. Shallow Waters all over Peaster, 31-7 at halftime. Obviously, we are all knotted up here 7-7. And then a little bit of a surprise, Jim Ned only up by 7 over Dalhart. So that is 14-7 currently. So that's a little bit of a surprise going on over there. And other scores, well, like I said earlier, if you didn't catch that, Vernon beat River Road 28-7. That was yesterday. Let me give you some more scores, really that we want to watch. Over in Region 2, 3A, Jefferson beat Grandview 62-14, and Malakoff beat Maypearl 70-7. Winsboro beat Palmer 48-7, and Liberty Ilo beat Pilot Point 57-7. Over in Region 3, let's see, Franklin beat Diboll, so Franklin continues their run towards state. Boy, they're always there, 31-14. You got Yoakum over Fairfield, currently 42-13 at halftime. You've got Columbus with a bit of a surprise. Oh, well, maybe not a surprise. A great ball matchup between Columbus and Palestine Westwood. But Columbus all over Palestine 34-7 at the half. Let's see. So those are some games we're trying to keep an eye on for you. Let's look across in other areas. Region 1, 4A Division 2. Midland Greenwood falls to Benbrook 41-14. Graham just kills Monaghan yesterday 63-6. And Seminole, this is a great ball game. Seminole over Glenrose 27-21. Brock all over Lubbock Estacado 41-7. Let's see what else we got. That covered most of that. 4A Division 1. Hereford falls to Stephenville 35-7. Randall beats Andrews 42-36. Lampasas beats Dumas, or is beating Dumas 55-21. And West Plains on top of Brownwood 28-7. And that was sorry about that. In 5A Division 2, let's see if we've got anybody. I don't think we've got anybody still in that one. 5A Division 1, Amarillo Tascosa on top of the Saginaw Roughriders 35-13. Amarillo High plays tomorrow. I tell you what, great ball game going on right now between Friendship and South Lake Carroll. In the third quarter, they are all knotted up, 42-42. Man, what a ball game and what a program there. When you talk about a storied program with South Lake Carroll, Friendship hanging in there on that game. So, interesting game to watch there. So, so we've got about 2 minutes to go. Players are running out here. I'm going to go ahead and tag in NFHS. Real quick, before I do that, so Bushland Falcons really in a slugfest with Paradise tonight. Great defensive battle between both teams. Both teams are big play teams, right? And so I think something's going to break at some point between one of these teams. It's going to break open. I thought when this game started, it looked like it was going to kind of kick off and be kind of crazy and be a high-scoring game, but boy, both defenses kind of settled it down and kind of got it dialed in and played great ball. So it's really been a very defensive battle. Somewhat suspected. I tell you what, there's been a few times that there was an opportunity for the Panthers to kind of strike and just overthrew a couple of times. So Falcons avoiding that. But we'll see what happens here in the second half. I'm going to bring in NFHS. So if you're listening, thanks so much for listening to us tonight. Let me bring in NFHS.
You can get a jalapeno.
Welcome back, everyone. Chris Welch here. Let me get that scroller off. Chris Welch here with NFHS Broadcasting tonight. Part of Bushland Falcon Media, Bushland FM for short. We got about 30 seconds here till we get this kicked off. So thanks for joining back with us. I guess I need to change over our scoreboard to say third quarter. So 1 second, I'm going to type that real quick. So boy, a very defensive battle in the first half. It kind of got things started quick by both teams, and then both teams kind of settled down a little bit. And since then, no scoring. Both the defenses have played very well. And so we'll see what changes here in the second half. If you know anything about either one of these teams, you know they're both big play teams. Falcons will typically, I'll say in the past, have been more of a throw first, run second team. This year, little change. Falcons have definitely been more of a run first sort of team. So that's a different mentality. Paradise, much along the same lines. They are they want to run the ball to open up the pass, and they like those big plays. All right, Falcons going to kick this off to get things started. Let me get my lineups back up. And there's the kick. Oh, and Harmon decides he wasn't going to take it, and then he was like, oh, wait, maybe I should. But it does roll into the end zone. So that's where they're going to have the ball. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 25 to get this half started. All right, Winters comes back in at quarterback. And he's going to be joined by Brown, number 11, and Harmon, number 6. 2 receivers out to the left. One gets to jump. They should do more of that probably with these Falcons. Brown gets it up the middle, maybe a yard. They do. They give him a yard. So it helps to put on the headset. It was off to the side. So we'll try that again. All right, so we got trips to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield this time. That looks like Harmon. They were going to run an option. They do. They pitch it, and he's going to be a couple yards short, out at the 31, I think. Yep. So he's going to be about 4 yards short. So 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers. Twins to the left. They're going to put 1 in motion. That's Harmon. Winters keeps it. He bounces out at the left side. That's a classic move by Winters. Fetch brings him down, but not after he gets a 1st down. Oh! Curious what the flag is. Did they get a face mask? We'll see here at the end of the play if I caught it in time. I didn't. It was close. But I think that's what they're going to call. Personal foul, face mask. They did. So, ouch. Not only does he get the 1st down, they're going to tack another 15 on that, and that's going to put it over midfield. So the Panthers are going to be in Falcon territory with this Jasper Fleming 1st down. So that's 2 face masks tonight called against the Falcons. Twins to the left, 2 backs in the backfield as usual. He looks, he pumps, he wants to go left. He's being chased. He fumbles the ball. Ball's on the ground. Falcons pick it up. I think that was Dawson, Beckett Dawson, and then recovered by Jackson Lawler. So what a turn of events. So Falcons are going to have this ball in Panther territory. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 40. Yep. It's going to be on that right hash. If you're listening in, Falcons are moving from my right to left. So they are in Panther territory. Trips to the left, Twins to the right, empty backfield for Ferris. Slade Perry goes in motion, fakes that. Ferris keeps it. Oh, must have had a false start. Again. Well, Falcons get a false start, back them up 5, and try that again. Be 1st and 15. Ball will be at the 45. Penalties hurting the Falcons tonight. And you definitely don't want to, neither team wants to give either team things like penalties that are just drive killers. And both have had some. Twins to the left, one to the right. Slade Perry in the backfield. Along with, I didn't see who that was, but he is stuffed. Ty Purcell back there. So 2nd down and 15 now for the Falcons. Trips left. Perry in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Perry right up the middle. Nice move by Perry. He gets that ball up to about the 37. 36 is where they're going to mark it. So he gets a chunk of that back. And it's going to be, oh, no, he does get to the 37. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Wait for the call here. So Perry and Kate Snyder. Kate Snyder over that right tackle. Hand it to Perry. Perry bounces out left side. Oh, he throws it. Oh, was waiting for a flag there. That was a RPO. It was a pass that intended for Max Rodriguez. Good timing by the Panthers defense. Thought he might have got there a little early, but that was not the case. So now this is interesting. So we've seen this quite a bit where Ty Purcell has the option to kick or run, but they know this. So they're staying up pretty tight because this is kind of a probably yellow, green light area for Purcell. Nope, he punts it. High kick, really short though. Man, that didn't net much at all. About a 6-7 yard kick probably. Well, we'll call it a 10-yard kick. So about a 10-yard kick. Just kind of went awkward off of Purcell. He kind of rolled out to the right to see whether or not he had a lane to run. He didn't, so he kicked it. But when he did, man, it just went straight up for the most part. All right, so the Panthers are going to get it at the 29-yard line to get this started. Winters once again running. He hands it to Brown around the right side. Brown's trying to sweep. Nowhere to go. He cuts back, and the Falcons had over pursued, and he's going to have a first down, about 11-yard gain. And I'm joined by Mark Boyette. Let me get his headset. Hold on one second. I got to do a little unpacking here.
Tight in here.
Yes, Mr. Boyette, it is a little tight in here. All right. Let me turn you up. All right. Can you hear me?
No.
He scrambles out to the right. He needs to throw. All right. Well, it helps if I plug that in, Mark. All right. Now
Hey,
can
Chris,
you hear me?
what's going on? I'm here, man. So, how we doing?
We are doing good, Mark. Of course, I got to turn you down.
That's the fastest I've driven from Dallas to Childress. Made pretty good timing, I felt like. So, second down and 4 coming up for the Panthers.
So they're going to have twins to the left, 2 in the backfield. That'll be Brown. And Jennings, I think, is back out there. He is. They're going to hand it to Jennings around that left side. He's got some room. He's got the green. He's over the 50, the 45, down to the 40. He's got all green in front of him, and he should get in. Touchdown, Panthers. So at the 9:02 mark, Panthers strike. We talked about this coming into the second half. This is big play opportunities by both teams. They've missed a few, but it's just a matter of time for either team hits one.
I think I'm going to go get back out in the car.
Yeah, you might have to leave.
What in the world? I show up, they run a 46-yard touchdown run, however far that was. So,
Yep, so the extra point attempt by Cooper Woodard.
lefty.
High snap, but he gets it down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:02 to go, Paradise breaks the deadlock, 14-7. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Right, well, I just unmuted just on our local broadcast. Welcome, Mark.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Sorry, I didn't have his mic out yet for the local, so you probably could hear him on mine because it is Mark. But,
Yeah, because it is Mark. He's a little loud.
All right, here we go. We're going to bring in NFHS.
Congratulations to our Lady Falcons, Chris.
Yeah.
State champions once again. I know we're on football broadcast right now. Falcons are down 14-7, 9:02 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's been quite the defensive battle, Mark. I mean, that's now Paradise has had a couple of missed opportunities. We'll see if they actually do this. The first kickoff, Mark, they faked this and then they actually did kick it still short. We fell on it, luckily. But well, Falcons need to find some offense. This has kind of been a stagnant offense for a little bit, but that's offsides. They did not call that.
All right, that's Hammer. He's got it. Jake Hammer's got it. He brought it up all the way to the 42-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 40. Well, I guess
Yeah, they got to 40.
Yeah, they got to 42. So, yeah. So, 1st and 10. Falcons set up shop 1st and 10 from the 42.
I thought they might call that offsides because it's always pretty close. That was really offsides, more so than I've seen. You probably call it on kickoff almost every time, but that was a pretty big offsides. All right, here come the Falcons offense. Out looking to get something going. They just haven't been able to kind of bust through. Trips out there to the right, one to the left. Oh, no, that is not. It's going to be Slade Perry out here. Wake Ferris, keeper up the middle, stumbles and just nowhere to go. Maybe gets a yard.
Yeah, they gave him a 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9 coming up. I've been listening to the broadcast on the drive here, and we've been a lot more run heavy tonight than we have all season long. Have the Falcons. All right, so twins to either side. Perry off to Quade's right.
Quade drops back. He fakes that. He wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and he's going to get pulled down from behind.
It's a 3-yard loss on the play.
And there's 21 again. That's their middle linebacker. That he's had a great game so far, Tegan Lambert.
So now 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Falcons, and this is no man's land. You cannot get in 3rd and long against a defense like Paradise.
Yeah, we've continued to do that a lot tonight. Twins on both sides. Their defense has been really swarming. He leaps over and gets the... He wasn't down, so great heads-up play by Quade, but, man, I should have got the replay. I don't think I'll have time. Here it is. Oh, just the end of that. So, sorry I didn't get to the replay quick enough, but, man, the guy comes leaping over.
Yep.
And swats at his leg enough to trip him where he just got to go ahead and launch the ball. But a very, very aggressive Paradise defense tonight, and they're starting to get their groove a little bit on defense.
Yeah.
And You don't want that to happen.
No, 4th and 12, definitely punting situation here.
Perry needs a better punt than last time.
You mean Purcell?
Purcell. He's got to launch this one. He does. End over end kick, but fielded right at the 26. So, again, they're going to get this to start. And my guess is they're going to come out gunning right here. I think you're going to see a little more open offense by Paradise. They've got a lead. They're not really going to play that conservative ball at this point in time. So
Your lights on. Oh, you're okay for the. Okay,
It's
I
on
got
because
you.
I'm blind.
Because we can't see up here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Looks like your light on your. Well, I know because I got to highlight my line
It's
up
all
here.
good. All right, 1st and 10 for the Paradise Panthers. Ball at the 27-yard line. They're going to come out, guys. They've got 2 receivers on the near side of the field, 1 up top.
And they'll have Harmon and Jennings in the back. Oh, not Harmon. So Jennings and Brown in the backfield, 7 and 11. Oh! Man,
Hands it
Brown
off to
gets
number
it.
11.
Around this right side, he's got a little crease. Oh, and just no wrap up there, bringing him down, and he's going to have it up to the 35.
Yeah, 8-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Panthers.
So let's see. So Brown and Jennings are going to stay back there in the backfield, 11 and 7. Winners at quarterback still. Twins to the top, one down here at the bottom. They're going to fake it to Jennings. Winner's going to keep it. Bounces out. He does this every single time. And he's going to have a first down a little bit more.
Oh, careful.
So Winner's signature move is he ducks in like he's going to go in, and then he bounces out. He's
Yep.
done it every single time. Very rarely will he. Now, if he's going to run up the middle, Winners just takes it up the middle. I mean, there's really not a lot of hesitation. If he's going to go between the guards, he goes between the guards. That play, he'll fake up to those tackles, and then he'll bounce it out. He's going to hand it to Brown this time around his right side. Brown cuts it out, but nowhere to go. Good defense by the Falcons.
There's Jackson Fetch and also Colton Strickland in on the stop to hold them. That's a 2-yard loss, actually, on the play. So 2nd down and 12 coming up. Ball at the Panther 39-yard line.
And Mark, you got to watch number 3 down here at the bottom, Lane Smith.
You've been calling his name a lot.
He's been balling tonight. And I'll give it to Winters. He's been dropping some dimes to him a couple times, too. All right, trips out there to the top, to the left. We're going to play up tight on Smith. Nowhere to go. Cade Snyder in there on the stop.
All right, that's another about 2-yard loss. So 3rd down, well, about a yard loss. 3rd down and 13 coming up for the Panthers.
Watch out. This is when we've gotten burned a few times with Mr. Smith. Well, Mr. Smith, and then also you got to watch for Chisholm, number 18. Both got great hands. Now, last time they didn't throw it, but Jennings out of the backfield, number 7, he had a great route right up the middle. So keep an eye on him coming back up the gut, too. Put Twins to the top, one over here to the right. They're going to fake it to Jennings. Heavy pressure by Cade Snyder. He's going to throw it. There's 11, and he's got
catches
him.
it all the way. Wow.
That was Luke Brown on that reception. You'll see Winters rolls around here to the right. It just does a great job. And, I mean, he drops that perfectly right over the top.
Yep. Great pass. 1st and 10 for the Panthers, all the way up to the Falcon 31-yard line.
Big play, big play. 3rd down and long has really been what's gotten the Falcons tonight. Jennings and Brown in the backfield with Winters. They're going to hand that to Jennings. On the left side, can't get him down, and he gets forward for about 6, looks like, maybe 7, 6.
He's all the way up to the 25-yard line, so 2nd down and 3 coming up. 2nd and 4 coming up
Yeah,
for
they got 3 on the board, but it's 4.
the Paradise Panthers.
So Paradise, they run the ball to throw the ball.
Yeah.
That's exactly their I mean, and you've got to pay attention to that run. All right, so this is, he's got both backs back. That's not a typical formation for them. Jennings.
He's there. Number 10,
2-yard
Ty
gain.
Tarango. Bryson Jimenez, sorry about that. And number 88, Boaz Wright on the stop there for the Falcons. No gain on the play. Third down. Okay, well, now,
Well,
now they're moving it. They got 2,
one. So they moved it back up. Well, okay, they've
I
moved
don't
the
know
yard
where-
marker like 3 times.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
got to be a 2-yard gain. You can worry
All
about
right,
now.
3rd down and 2 coming up for the
I'm
Panthers.
like, what's he doing? He's going back and forth.
We really know what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're
All
watching
right.
the down marker where he's going to spot it, and he kept going back and forth. So, all right, here we go. Brown and Jennings in the backfield, left and right side of Winters. They're going to take a
Timeout on the field. All
timeout.
right.
So with that, we'll take a timeout with them, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. Chris Welch with Mark Boyette with Bushland Falcon Media broadcast on NFHS tonight. You got 3rd down and 2 now by the Panthers. Big 3rd down, Mark. Big 3rd down.
Yeah,
And I think it's 4 down territory for them.
Oh, absolutely.
They're going to offset Brown to the left. Didn't see if that was Harmon or Jennings in. It's Jennings. They're going to hand it to Brown around this right side. He's got a little running room. Falcons
They
glide in, and
they get him. I don't think it's a no gain on the play.
Yeah, it's no game.
So you have 4th down and 2 coming up. Jackson Fetch.
Did a great job. Oh,
Go down 51. You got to just fall down. You're
it's
hurt. Tommy Tabor, you got to fall
Yeah,
down,
just-
bro.
go down.
Yeah, he's hurt.
At least
So-
stop the clock, right?
Yeah, well, they're gonna snap the ball, and then you're gonna get a penalty for being offsides. And so, if you're hurt, you just go down. So, looks like he cramped up a little bit there.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, so 4th and 2 coming up for the Panthers, and like you said, this is 4 down territory for them, and why not? I mean, you really have nothing to lose. You're gonna pin
You're
the
up
Falcons
anyway.
deep. You're already up by 7.
And
You've
Falcons
got
offense
3:20 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and the Falcons offense hasn't done anything all night, really, other than that drive, that first score drive that they did.
and then after that, it's just been dead. And it's very eerie. Of
Last year.
yeah, we've struggled in the playoffs. Remember, we did it with Brock a few years ago when we get up on Brock, and then we just start. The offense just kind of goes dead a little bit. So, need a spark. We need one of these guys to kind of step up and give a big spark. So, Mark, we parked the RV. It's literally just like right over there. Jack's over there, just having a little alone time. My
Yeah.
dog goes, but
Yeah, it's all good. He's going to enjoy that. But
he doesn't have a million to kind of pester him a little bit tonight. So. But it's kind of nice. We actually just walked over with our equipment. And
there you go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Almost got ran over.
Okay, well, here we go. 4th down and 2 coming up. 3:20 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Panthers offense is out on the field.
we'll see if they put this in the air or if Winters keeps. Oh,
False start.
And
That's a false start. That's a 5-yard penalty.
That was.
Number 0,
Well,
right?
that's Isaiah Jennings. I don't know if there's any relation there, but that's the first time he's been in the backfield tonight.
Well, that backs them up.
Yeah.
I still think they're going to go for it here. They're not going to attempt a field goal, you know that.
They tried one earlier, and that didn't go well.
Yeah, so 4th down and 7 now coming up for Paradise.
I'm going to put it in Winters' hands if I'm them, and you get what you get, right? I
Yeah.
mean, he's an athlete. He's quick. So the other Jennings comes back in the backfield. He's going to fake it.
It is
He's
in
gonna
Winter's
try that
hands.
Throwback. He's going to
He
throw,
chucks
and
it.
he's got a receiver there, but
Out
he
of bounds.
overthrows him.
And that's we have a flag on the play.
Got to be holding. Where that's at, it's got to be holding. I don't know. Our defense is staying. Our defense hasn't moved.
No, it's,
Okay.
it's on the offense.
I was going to say, where
That's
they threw
gonna
that
be-
flag, that's
That's going
90%
to be
of the time
declined.
it's holding.
Yeah.
And you could get hands
All right.
to the face. You could get something weird like
Yeah.
that. But
Well, now you have a turnover on downs, 1st and 10 for the Falcons, and so that's what the Falcons needed. They needed a stop there, right? And so they got it. 1st and 10, ball at their 28-yard line. You got 2:59 remaining in the third quarter, and the offense somehow has got to come alive because they've been stagnant since the second drive of the game, and so.
yeah, you need a spark.
There,
here.
there
You
has
need
to be something. Now look at this. Now you bring Fetch is in the backfield. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he came in earlier in the game, had a little success, but it was bang, 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 right? And so I'd use him as a decoy a little bit here if we want. Nope, they're going to hand it to him right off the bat. Fetch gets a good push. He's up to the 35 to 40, leaps over a player.
All the way up to the 42-yard line. That's 1st and 10 and Jasper Plumbing. First down for the Falcons. Fetch goes off the field now. Slade Perry comes on. You got 2 wide receivers up to the top of the formation, 1 down to the bottom.
Handoff right up the middle. Slade Perry. Oh.
You can't do that. They sub.
So we did have a sub. I think that's what the. So we're actually up here with the Paradise coaches on the opposite end from us, but there's no doors in these booths, so it's like wide open up and down. Our noise canceling takes care of most of that. So.
Honestly, what this should be is just a redo.
Yeah.
Because Bushland did sub. They got the go-ahead from the ref. There was nobody standing over the ball.
Nope, they're going to call a false start on the Falcons.
No,
Illegal
on-
substitution
on both, yeah.
on them. They're going to offset.
All right, so let's just, again, what we're going to do there, Chris, is we're going to replay that down
Just like you said.
because that's what should have happened in the first place. All right, so 1st and 10, ball at the 42-yard line.
All right.
The ref wasn't standing over the ball. That's why the Falcons snapped it. The ref should have stayed standing over the ball until the sub was made. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely. All right,
So-
twins to the top, one down here at the left, Jenner King. It's Slade Perry in the backfield. We're going to give it to Slade. Oh,
And he gets hammered by number 55.
yeah. So 55 is, he's been in the backfield a few times. Landon Morrison.
I mean, it wasn't even.
55, 51, and 21, and 57 have lived a pretty good afternoon.
Well, you're about 2nd down and 12 now for the
Falcons once
Falcons.
again,
2:18 remaining in the third quarter.
Look to go long.
He's got him.
He's got him.
That's Ty Purcell. He caught it. And that's going to be all the way down to the Panther 30. Looks like they're going to mark it about the 35-yard line.
Great job by Quade Ferris.
And that's the name I haven't heard you call all night was Ty Purcell. And that's your game changer right there for the Falcons. And so here we go. 1st and 10.
Twins on both sides. Perry stays in and back. Ferris drops back. He runs. He gets a couple of yards. And that really has
2nd
not
down
been
and
there.
8.
That's not been there most of the night. They're all over that. And if you compare the difference, I mean, Winters is lightning fast back there. And Quade's looking to do a read. And their defense is just really too fast to do that. They're very swarmy. They're not big, I would say, up front, but they're extremely quick. The Panthers' defense is extremely quick.
All right, well, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Two backs on
I mean,
either side.
33-yard line.
That's a similar look. We're going to fake that. Ferris is going to keep it up the middle.
He's going to get another 2 yards. So you got 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Falcons. Ball's going to be marked at the 31-yard line. 1:20 and ticking on the clock in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is a real important drive for the Falcons. Falcons need to punch this one in. Twins out here to the left. Perry stays in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Perry up the middle, and he gets no.
He gets a yard.
Number 4, Cash Watson, who in some of the film I watched, he'll actually play running back, but Cash Watson just crashes from the defensive right side, offensive left, and just blows that whole thing up.
Yeah, 4th down and 5 coming up for the Falcons. Ball at the 30-yard line. 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You know, you got this whole left side of the field open, Mark, in this flat area. And there it is.
Oh, and he dropped it.
Drops it.
Hits Ty Tarango right in the hands, and Ty drops it. Turnover on downs. Paradise will take over 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line. And Tarango had nothing but green grass ahead of him.
You know,
and I think that's what happened. He saw the green grass and didn't bring the ball in.
Well, I'm wondering if he didn't see the ref, because as he's running that slant, he's splitting right behind that ref, and I'm wondering if he didn't see that ref and almost pull up and afraid he was going to hit him.
Yeah.
But something, he just, boy, that's
unfortunate. That's a big mistake. So, all right, 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Paradise gets a turnover on downs here, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Falcons late running in some players there. They're going to hand. No, he's going to keep it.
Quarterback keeps it.
He's going to get about 5 up to the 35.
Yep. 2nd and 5 coming up, and that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Yeah, last play of the third quarter. We go into the fourth quarter. Falcons are down 14-7 here in Childress, Texas tonight. In this area round matchup between these two. I mean, these two teams were highly ranked preseason, and so you've got 12 minutes to decide the outcome of this game and see what the Falcons might do. So with that, we'll make some changes on our scoreboard here to get things ready as they switch fields, switch sides of the field, and we'll be back in just a moment.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We start this fourth quarter, 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers.
Handoff right up the middle.
Yeah, that's Jennings. He bounces and runs around, and he gets about 7 yards on that.
Elliot Hemphill had him first, and then he bounces off the Hemphill tackle and gets enough yards. It's about a 7-8 yard gain on the play for a 1st down. Jasper Plumbing 1st down for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. And if you're the Falcons, you've got a little over 11 minutes left.
Well, if you're the Panthers, you're not going to be in a hurry, but you're going to keep doing what you've been doing.
Just pound that football. And that's quarterback keeps it.
All right up the middle, and he gets a big hole.
6-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 4 coming up. And so if you're the Panthers, why would you stop doing that right there?
All night long.
All right, 2nd down and 4 coming up. All right. Ball at the 49-yard line. Need to get to the Falcon 47 for a 1st down. It's not 3rd down, is it? It should be 2nd down. They've got the ball marker wrong. It's 2nd down. There they go. They fix it.
2 on the other side. Handoff
Quick
right.
handoff. He gets stuffed. Let's see that Western Equipment replay there. Big number 73, Jayton Fetch, crushes number 7 for
Well, he drops him back. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now. It's a 3-yard loss.
3-yard loss. So, yeah, 3rd down and 7 coming up. And here you go. This is another big 3rd down for the Falcons here. They need to stop them or get a turnover here to switch the momentum because right now the Panthers have been all over them this second half.
Winter gets the ball. He hands it to Brown. Jennings around this left side. And
Boaz Wright.
Boaz Wright just blows that whole thing up.
1-yard loss in the play. 4th down and 8 coming up for the Panthers. And you would assume this is going to be a punting situation for them.
Yeah, for sure. So
if I'm not mistaken, Winters is their punter as well. I think I heard you say that, right?
Yep.
So
he'll set up like it's that, and then he'll drop back 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, he could always not. But at this point in time, you're like, yeah, you're up. It's been a battle. He's kicked it out of bounds almost every time. Well, in fact, every time he has kicked it out of bounds.
Okay.
Which is an interesting why they do that. I don't think they want a chance to
because
return.
Number 17's back there.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, Ty Purcell. If I'm Coach Reynolds right now, I've got to figure out a way to get it in my playmaker's hands. Ty Purcell, Jenner King.
Jenner King's been quiet. Ty Purcell. Jenner King's been nowhere. He's not been in the offense at all tonight. Just none. And Ty has had one Wildcat run, and then that one pass. And that's about it.
All right, so back in the backfield is number 19, Slade Perry.
Trips over here to the right end tight, one left tight as well. Drops back. He wants to go deep. He steps up and he launches it to Ty Purcell.
And he
What
catches
a catch
it.
by Ty Purcell.
An amazing catch by Ty Purcell all the way down to the Panther 20-yard line. And now there's a flag.
He actually tips it.
What's the flag about?
It's way down there, though. Unless you're going to call
They're
pass
gonna,
interference.
no, he's going to call taunting. Excessive celebration or something. I'm not sure. That's a big play, man. You can't throw that flag if that's what it is.
They're going to do it. This is where the Falcons need to keep their head on.
That's right.
At this point. I mean, we've had a couple of face mask penalties. They've been drive killers. There's a lot of discussion going on right now.
Yeah, and I think they're going to...
Nope, picked up the ball. He's going to call it. Dead ball foul. Personal foul.
That's a 15-yard penalty. That will back them all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Man, just when you get a break. I mean, it still puts them at the 35. I mean, we're obviously in Panther territory, but, you know, the Falcons need to kind of understand the situation you're in, right?
You
I
have
mean,
to.
Those are
shooting yourself in the foot right there.
penalties.
That's right. But, again,
you
hit your playmaker. Number 17. It was right there. So here you go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 35. Shake that off. And let's see what you do now.
Because Max Rodriguez fakes it to him.
Now there's another flag. They're going to call
false
false start on 17.
So now there's 20 yards of penalties.
Yep. So now you're 1st down and 15 coming up. Ball's going to be placed at the 40-yard line.
Boy, if you want to, you don't need to add fuel to their defensive fire.
No.
I mean, they're already pumped. I mean, you can see them. They gave it the big play, and they were like, okay.
9:33 remaining in this ball game. Falcons 1st and 15 from the 40-yard line. They're going to send twin receivers out to both sides. You got Tarango and Purcell stacked on the near side. King and Max Rodriguez.
He drops back, he pumps. He wants to go deep. He's got to step up. He throws last minute. Gets King. King's down to about the 17.
That's a great play by Quade Ferris there. Head on a swivel. He almost get hit, and he sees King out of the corner of his eye. Throws it down there. There's going to be a Jasper Plumbing 1st down for the Falcons. 1st and 10 all the way down in the Amarillo Family Wellness Group red zone.
Ferris keeps it up the middle.
Now they've got-
He breaks it out. He gets to about.
Well, but you also have illegal. You have 12 men on the field for
They subbed that.
the Panthers. Flag is on the near side over
And at
here.
this point, you know, if you're the Panthers, you got to get up. If we're subbing, it's the ref's responsibility to get over that ball and let you sub.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get them illegal substitution again. Yep, they do.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
It's in the Falcons' favor now. That's going to put them. The 12-yard line. So 1st and 5. They can still get a first down at about the 7.
9:02 remaining in the ball game.
Big scoring opportunity here. Falcons have to score here. You cannot leave empty-handed at this point in this ball game. Points have been hard to come by.
Yeah.
We still haven't started the play clock.
Well, he's just now calling the flag. So it's 1st and 5. Ball's at the 12-yard line. Falcons break the huddle.
Right, twins out here to the right, one to the top. That's Junior King. 2 in the backfield, Jackson Fetch and Max Rodriguez with Ferris. We're going to fake that one. Fetch gets a block. There goes Ferris around the left side. He's at the 10. About the 6, I think, is where he steps out. That'll be a first down.
It should be a first down for the Falcons, and it is. Jasper Plumbing first down for the Bushland Falcons. 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line. 8:47 remaining on the clock.
If you're watching or listening to this game, this has just gotten interesting. It's been a big battle, and really all momentum for the second half has kind of been on the Panthers' side. Falcons come to life now. Trips to the left, empty backfield for Ferris. He's going to put one in motion. That's Jackson Fetch. Fakes it. Oh, and
Wow, it just gets blown up in the backfield. Number 21.
Yeah, that's that middle linebacker. I can't remember.
Tegan Lambert.
Tegan just.
I mean, that's a 5-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal now from the 11.
Man, didn't fool him at all. Well, and you got to know, if we empty the backfield and we're down close, what do we do 95% of the time? That.
8:18 remaining in the ball game. 2nd and goal from the 11 for the Falcons.
Topper sail split out to the far right. Junior King to the left. We're going to put Max Rodriguez in motion. Big blitz coming, and he's got
Jackson Fetch,
Fetch,
touchdown Falcons. Quade Ferris to Jackson Fetch for an 11-yard A&A windshield and glass Falcon touchdown. Sid Carroll on to attempt the extra point for the Falcons.
You know, the old saying, you live and die by the blitz. Well, that's exactly what happened because you blitz and you left Jackson Fetch just out in the left flat, wide open, and Quade Ferris just kind of slings that ball over there.
Kick is up. It's good with 7:59 remaining in the ball game. We have a tied score here in Childress, 14 all. We'll be back in just a moment after a break.
All right, welcome back, everyone. 7:59 to go in this ball game here in Childress, Texas. Falcons just go down and tie this thing up in the fourth quarter. And, man, we got a ball game again, Mark.
I'm telling you, it's but what do we say? They got to get the ball in the playmakers' hands. What do? They hit the big bomb to Typer Cell.
We've been very
and then we shoot
conservative.
ourselves in the foot. We get 20 yards with a penalty. Then we come back. We put for the score. You put the ball in Jackson Fetch's hands. All right, he's a captain for a reason. And it's like here, it's him, the senior, saying, "Hey, I'll put the team on my back. Let's go." You know what I mean? And so that's what they do. touchdown by Jackson Fetch.
Put me in,
Now,
coach. Put me in,
Ty
coach.
Tarango is going to be back to kick off for the Falcons. He kicks that deep. Should go into the end zone. It does. So that will be a touchback. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's awful cozy in this room here, fellas. I'm just saying.
Pretty chilly right by that AC.
It is chilly by that AC. I'm having to move, you know what I mean? So what about you?
I've kind of been hunkered over here in the corner. So.
Jake is like, y'all don't even understand what chilly is, all right? I've been up on top back when it was raining
Yeah,
and snowing.
he doesn't mind being
and
inside.
I like being inside. All right, here we go. Well, Jake, for those of you paying attention on NFHS, Jake is our camera guy. He does a fantastic job for us. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball at the 25-yard line.
2 split out to the left, and that's Harmon.
He hands it out.
Harmon's got it around this left side. He's got a little running room, but he's stretching. Great job by the Falcons defense there.
5-yard gain on the play, though. That's Bryson Jimenez on the stop for the Falcons. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Yeah, this is where they'll hit you, though, right? This is where we've seen them hit you on these long passes.
Yeah.
They kinda
Well,
suck
as you
in.
said all game long, they run to set up a pass. They
Yeah,
run to set
twins
up
out there
passes.
to the
So
right.
this is something where you can't fall asleep if you are. And here comes
Winters
the quarterback up the middle. Jimenez there again for the stop.
He's going to be close to 1st down, but I think about a yard short.
Colton
3rd down
Reynolds
and 1.
also there to help. So it should be 3rd and 1 coming up for the Panthers. Ball's at the 39-yard line. 34-yard line.
That Winters, man, he's just popping all over the field. He's active. When he's running, well, those feet are constantly moving. Keep an eye on 3 out there at the top. That's one-on-one coverage, and we don't have over-the-top coverage with him.
Winters is going to
keeps
keep
it
it
up
right
the
the middle, and he's going to get a Jasper Plumbing 1st down for the Panthers. Ball all the way up now
I'll tell
to
you,
the 38-yard line.
Jimenez went in with that head down, and he took a pop.
And he's checking out of the game right
Yeah,
now.
he,
So.
he went down on a knee for a second. He ran out. He took a little. Winters gave him a pop.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 39. They gave him a yard since they marked it last.
Twins out there to the right. They're going to hand it to Brown around that right side. He's got speed. He cuts it back inside, though. Good pursuit by the Falcons. Gets out of 1 tackle. Gets about a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. I tell you, a couple of times he's cut that back in, which is kind of a no-no most of the time on those sweeps.
Yeah.
We over-pursue, and he sees that really well. And he's cut back and had 6, 7, 8, 10-yard gains off that over-pursuit by the Falcons.
6 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2nd down and 8. Coming up for Paradise Panthers.
Twins out here to the left, 1 to the top, 2 in the backfield in normal formation. They're going to fake
Winters
it.
is going to fake it. He's going to throw
They're
it.
going to go deep, and there's 3.
Interception!
Intercepted by the Falcons.
Ty Purcell playing that center field. He saw the ball. He made a cut on the football, and that is a turnover for the Bushland Falcons. 1st down and 10. Ball will be placed at the Falcon 40-yard line.
Wow, what a play. You said it, Mark. We need our players to step up, and Ty Purcell stepping up. So we got 5:44 to go in this 4th quarter here in Childress, Texas. It's Region 1 area round playoff game with a matchup of 2 big powerhouses in this region.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Slade Perry offset to Quade's right.
Trips to our Twins to the top, 1 to the bottom. We're going to hand it to Perry up the middle. Perry bounces out left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 45, the 50. He gets down the sideline, and he gets shoved out about the 43, 44-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to mark him at the 43. That's going to set up a Jasper Plumbing 1st down for the Falcons in Panther territory. 5:36 remaining on the clock.
Falcons getting some momentum now late in this 4th quarter. Twins to the top. Ty Purcell down here at the bottom. We're going to hand to Perry up the middle, and boy, they're all over that.
Yeah, that's a loss of 1 on the play.
56 in on that tackle. Great job by him, Pablo Carrillo. Man, he just penetrated, and great wrap-up tackle. You want to look, he drops us for a loss. It's going to be 2nd down 11. Twins to the top. Purcell out here by himself on the right. Perry in the backfield. Oh, Got him. He jumps. That's going to be a flag. He's going to go deep to Ty
He's got Purcell. Purcell's going to make a play on the. Oh,
he just couldn't get it.
just couldn't get it. But that's a free play. Should be a 5-yard penalty. There's 3 flags on the play, so I think all 3 of the refs call the same thing.
Well, he almost got him at first, and the left side moved, and then, boy, that right side jumped that second time.
Yeah.
Now, amazingly, we haven't had one yet on this, Mark. And I said earlier, that's the one thing that if I'm their quarterback, we get jumpy.
Yeah, we do. All right. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down and 6 now for the Falcons. Ball at the 39-yard line.
5 minutes to go in this contest, and we are all knotted up. 14-14, that clock's going to start ticking now. 4:55. We're going to split 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. Purcell's out right now. Call a timeout?
The refs have called a timeout.
Well, I saw the ref on the far side by the down marker. He was waving, and I don't know. He was trying to get their attention. We've got half the coaching staff.
They're going to change the time on the play, probably. Put time on the clock, possibly.
4:53. Thank you.
4:53. Yeah, they're going to add 5 seconds to the clock. So putting 4:53 on the clock. 2nd down and 6 now coming up for the Falcons.
Wasn't a clock start situation. Twins to the top, one down here to the bottom. Jackson Fetch in the game. Fake it to Fetch. Ferris goes up the middle, and he runs into a wall, but spins and ends up getting about a yard. So 3rd down and 5. It's just not really been there tonight for the most part. We've had a couple, but they're on top of that.
Our big 3rd down coming up here for the Falcons, and really for the Panthers as well. Because with that clock ticking at 4:28 and counting, Falcons they're desperate for a 1st down here.
Yeah.
Panthers are trying to get them off the field.
You're out of field goal range.
That's right.
So twins stacked on either side. Slade Perry in at running back. Ferris. He fakes like he's going to run. He's got Slade Perry.
Oh, overthrows him. Overthrows him. He had to play there, and he overthrows him. And so now it's 4th down and 5. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Ugh. Missed opportunity for that Falcons offense.
That's one of those where you run to set up the pass, and you had it, and now you overthrow it, and
oh, man.
I think Reynolds is going to call a timeout here and think about this. He's going to let that clock tick down. Well,
no, it's incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete. So why would he do? Well, just might as well just call a timeout there. I'm not sure what he was. Okay, all right. So hey, timeout on the field.
So we'll take one too.
Yeah, when we come back, got a big 4th and 5 decision coming up by the Falcons. We'll be back in just a minute.
All right, welcome back, everyone. 4:06 to go. Big 4th down and 5 play for the Falcons. Missed opportunity on 3rd and 5. Had a wide open Slade Perry out of the backfield. Jackson Fetch checks in the backfield now. Twins to the top, to the left. One down here to the right, Ty Purcell. Jackson Fetch stays in. He hits
Ty Tarango, and that's going to be a Falcon first down. Gets the ball all the way up to the 30-yard line. Jasper Plumbing first down for the Falcons.
So great play call. And really, I'll say this. A fairly unusual play call for the Falcons to hit things coming across the middle like that. We don't do a lot of that play calling.
All right, first down and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line, 3:45 on the clock.
Falcons going to milk this for a while. So Twins on either side stacked. Jackson Fetch stays in the game. They're going to hand it. Oh, he's going to keep it. Quick pass out there to the left to Jenner King. Jenner going to use a little speed. Gets about 8. We'll see where he marks it.
And they keep the clock winding here. So second down and 2 coming up. 3:20 on the game clock. Wait a second. Is there a flag on the play?
No.
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 The down marker guy just keeps on. Like, what are you doing over there, bud?
Well, this is probably in their normal crew because Childress has a game tonight. So, all right, Twins over here to the right, one to the left. Jackson Fetch stays in the ball game. He's going to bounce back to the rightness. They're going to hand. Oh, fake it. Quaid goes up the middle. He's got the first down a little bit more. He's down about the
10-yard line. And so they've entered the Amarillo Family Wellness Group red zone. First and goal from the 10-yard line. 2:51 remaining on the clock.
Now you're not in a hurry.
Well, no. You've ran the ball all night. You're gonna probably start running the ball here, you know. Keep Jackson Fetch in that backfield. I don't see Jackson back there though.
Jackson's not in, is he? We need to get
Jackson Fetch is in there.
3, 2. Oh man, he barely gets it. We don't get it off.
No, we called a timeout. Falcons call a
We got it
timeout.
off in time though.
I know, but that was some confusion because you saw Quaid look back at the ref, and ref's like, "Yeah,
Did he
the
think
clock's
he had
ticking."
a longer clock?
Well, no, he didn't. I don't know what he was thinking, buddy. So I can't answer that. But
Man,
let's
well-
break it down. You got 2:22 remaining in this ball game, Chris.
And I'm getting a drink because I'm telling you, I've been talking a lot. You know, you don't realize how much we spell each other between plays long enough for each of us to get a drink. But man, that whole first half, I'm like, man, you can't get a break.
I know.
And you know, you do volleyball. We got Logan there with you.
I had Logan there with me today, and we had just a great matchup today for the Lady Falcons. Again, state champions. Congratulations to them. But I was telling them, we got to stop and get something to drink. I'm like, I can't. I got to get to this football game.
Yeah.
You know? And everybody in the car, they're like parched. And even my voice, because I've been talking so much, was parched. I'm like, I need to get something to drink. Guess what? That didn't happen.
You toughed it out.
So we toughed it out. We made it here. So whoever I'm riding home with, we're stopping and getting something to drink and some food because
You're
I
driving,
haven't
aren't you?
eaten
Twins
since.
right, one to the left.
No, I'm not. Heather already took off. All right.
Oh,
Quaid keeps it. He's got bouncing out to the 5. He's at the 3, the 2. He's in.
wait.
Oh, they mark him down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
Boy, they've kept him bottled up all night. Jenner King tries.
Are we sure?
Well, he's close.
That was close. All right. The ref doesn't see our replay.
It's
That's
actually
the problem.
okay. Let's let the clock.
Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because it's going to tick now. We're not going to be in a real hurry. At what point do you? How many timeouts do they have? They've still got 2.
We only have one.
I'm going to snap this ball till it's 1 second. And they know what we're doing.
And Quaid gets stuffed there at
Okay.
the 1-yard line.
Their one guy came in and hit Quaid from after he had already come back around our side. I'm like, that.
You don't want to push him in.
You don't want to push him in, right?
Now there's a timeout on the field by the Paradise Panthers.
All right. Smart
Third
play by Paradise. So
And goal from the 1.
what a ball game! I tell you, it's been one of those that you just kind of been on the edge of your seat, waiting for those big plays. Because both teams, I've watched enough film on Paradise and obviously been with the Falcons. both teams can hit those big plays at any point in time. Both have athletes on both sides of the ball. And this has been these two teams, like you said earlier, preseason. We're coming out of this region, or at least a good shot to come out of this region.
That's right.
And it's been everything I thought this game was going to be. It's interesting. I looked at the predictor model on Dave Campbell's, and I did not agree with it. They had the Falcons winning this by 14.
Oh,
And I'm like, there's no way, I don't think, knowing what I've seen of Paradise, there's no way we're winning by 14. This is going to be the battle.
yeah.
And it's exactly what
And it's
been.
turned into that. It's been a slugfest. All right, 3rd and goal from the 1.
Minute
A
30.
minute 30 remaining on the clock. Jackson fetches in the backfield. And if you're the Falcons,
Okay, no trickery, nothing fancy.
nothing fancy.
Let's just get behind Holt and Jake.
That's right. On that left side, give the ball to number 2 because he's got a motor like nobody else does. And then you have a go-ahead touchdown. So here we go. And they do just that. And
Oh,
he gets
and he gets
stuck
stuck.
at the 1-yard line. Wow.
That Paradise defense.
I'll tell you that they're amazing. All right, so 4th and goal. Another timeout by Paradise there.
So here's the question.
So they're out of timeouts.
So here's the question, Mark. Do you kick this and take your 3 with 1:24 to go? Can your defense hold? They've got no timeouts left. So Paradise is out of timeouts. You've got 1:24. Do you kick it and go up? Or do you take the chance and not get it? And they're going to run the clock out at the 1 unless your defense can get back there and get a safety. That would be quite the ending, wouldn't it?
Well, let's just see here.
Let's see who trots out on the field. Hey, here's the deal.
Now this was a Paradise timeout, so Falcons do have 1 timeout
They
remaining.
do, and they have none. Paradise defense has really stepped up here at the 1. Well, I'll say so.
And we are
They played great
sending
all night long.
Sid Carroll on to attempt what would be,
11-yard field goal.
well, more than
Basically an
that.
extra point.
Yeah, basically an extra point, right? So here
Oh,
you
yeah, it's
go.
more than that. Sorry, it's a 17. 18. Snaps back, hold is good, kick is up, and it's good with a minute.
No time ran off the clock. That's weird.
That is very good.
Like not even a second ran off the clock. It's still 1:24. That can't be right. I mean it. Well, and you can see coaches out there talking to him as well about it right now. He's like,
Typically, you get at least 3 seconds, 2 seconds off that. They're probably going to reset.
yeah, that's what they're doing.
So here we are. So, whew, a minute, probably should be at 21 on the clock. Falcons go up 17-14 in this area game here in Childress, Texas, Region 1, 3A1. If you're watching on NFHS, you tuned into a great ball game. If you're listening on our affiliate, on our station, hang in there.
You're also listening to a great ball game if you're listening in on our station.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
good. All right. Now here we go.
You know, it's weird. You call games differently when you're on video, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to describe as much. But when you're on radio, let's say radio.
All right, they're going to bring it down to 120
I guess
on the clock.
121. That's pretty close.
All right, so if you're the Falcons, you got to kick this deep. Am I right? You don't want to give them a chance to
100% you're
return
kicking this
it.
deep. You're kicking this deep.
So you need to put this through the end zone, through the back of the end zone, and then
But-
they have 1:20
But
to get down to get in field goal range themselves, or take a go-ahead touchdown.
you better be all over Lane Smith. You better be all over Chisholm. You better be all over Luke Brown, and you better be all over Winters, because that's going to be your 4.
Yep.
And then they'll throw
And I'm telling you, I'd be scared to death of Lane Smith. Our defensive backs need to be paying attention. We kick that one deep, and it's out of the back of the end zone. So there it is. So Folks, we got it set up for you. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in this contest. Falcons up by 17. Elect to take the field
No,
goal.
they're up by 3.
Sorry. Up by 3, 17-14. They elect to take the field goal, get the points, and they're going to trust their defense.
And I think that's a smart move, actually. You take the points.
Oh, I mean, you just got stuffed.
That's right. 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Good job by that defensive front and that linebacking core at Paradise to force this.
Absolutely.
I mean,
And it gives them the
basically,
chance. That's right. It
They
gives
gave
them,
themselves a chance.
That's right. Gave themselves a chance to, again, either drive it down, kick a field goal themselves to tie it up, send it in overtime, or get a game-winning. So watch this. Now,
We got Slade Perry back here.
Yeah, you can't go into a prevent here.
Well, but
Minute
you got to
20.
keep. I'm telling you, you got to keep.
Got a timeout on the field by the Falcons. All right, so there are no more timeouts remaining in this ball game
So they wanted
unless
to see
an official calls a timeout. So
Colt wanted to see the formation.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted. He wanted to see what's going on. This is a little bit of a chess match going on right now. Now we got to get down. What's our matchups look like? So we got some guys. So Slade Perry out there in defense. Let's see if he goes back out. Ty will be your safety sitting back here. All right, so this, whew, what a ball game. Exactly the ball game I thought we were going to get too. And somebody asked me what I thought, and I go, it could go either way. This ball game could go either. All right, here they come out. Slade Perry is deep. You got Ty Purcell and Max Rodriguez sitting here with Jenner King. Winters rolls. He's going to throw that little screen play. Jenner King's going to come up, and he falls down. And only gets about a 2-3 yard gain. They've got a hurt player, so came in at the end of that ball game. He slid down, and one of our
that
players,
stops the clock.
Yeah, but he's got that elbow. I think it's his elbow or his arm.
Yeah, I think he got hit.
He got hit with a helmet.
Yeah, he did. Oh man. Okay, well we can't really talk about that.
Yeah. We'll slide off of that for a minute. So he's up. Oh, and he gets up. No.
No.
You
If
got to
you're
come
injured,
out.
you have to come off the field.
You can't stay in the game, man.
Yeah. He wanted to.
And if you're hurt, you don't need to be in there.
He was having
That's right. All right, 2nd down and 8 coming up.
Minute
7 remaining on the clock.
Well, the Falcons and Paradise folks are both up.
And they
on
say
this.
start the clock now.
Falcons drop back. Winters runs. He's going to try to take advantage of that prevent. Oh, great play by Jackson
Fetch brings him down at the 30-yard line. Look at this Western Equipment replay here. Clock is still ticking, 53 seconds and counting down. 3rd down and 4 coming up.
They
4.
have no timeouts.
That was a Brian Dawkins tackle.
3rd and 4 coming up for the Panthers here. Ball at the 31-yard line.
Winters drops back. He wants to throw. He's getting chased. Cade Snyder's chasing.
He blocked. He deflected the ball. He was about to get hit by Cade in the backfield. And then number 58 jumps up, I think it was, or 68.
Yeah, it's 58.
Was it
No,
58?
no, it wasn't 58.
Who?
I don't know. I couldn't see on the replay who was over there. Oh, 22, Cade Snyder.
Yeah.
I think Snyder
It had to be somebody tall.
Yeah.
Because Cade went.
Well, Cade was trailing him, though. So there's
no,
somebody in
58
front.
was trailing him.
Oh, 58. Okay.
58 was trailing.
Then
Cade was
got,
on
okay.
that side.
All right. 4th and 4 coming up. This is your ball game right here if they don't convert.
They need a first down. That's got to be their priority.
And he's
they're-
wide open.
Oh.
And there's a missed tackle. And
he
there's,
gets
okay,
it.
so there's a Jasper Plumbing first down all the way up to the 43-yard
So let's see
line.
if he downs it or if he just.
26 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah,
And he does. He throws it. All right, so 2nd down and 10 coming up. 22 seconds remaining in this ball game.
Now, this is where you want everybody back. You got to hold your line. But this is where you got to be careful, too, because they got athletes. And short runs can turn into long runs pretty quick.
True, but
But you don't want anything that
you don't
gets them
anything
past the
behind
20.
you. All right, so you've got your speedsters on the field, okay, and that's why you do that. All right, so
We got
2nd
back-
down
we
and
got-
10 coming
We
up.
got Slade Perry, Ty Purcell, Jenner King back over here. So they come out, drops back. He looks.
Boaz
Winters
right
is gonna
with the
run.
pressure.
Oh,
He's
and
throwing
he
it over the
gets
middle.
stuck.
He's wide open. Oh my goodness!
But they've got no time, and the clock's going to. They got to stop the
They
clock
got for the
long
first
enough.
down.
Oh my goodness, and, man! Winters got blown up, but how we let 13 behind?
All right.
So there you go. You got 13 seconds.
Wow.
Winters is hurting. I'm telling you, he got popped. It's not a timeout, right? So
That's
they're gonna get
second
30
down.
seconds. So what do you do here?
It's second down. They need to adjust the. There you go. They did that. Well, I mean, listen. You've got time to go to the end zone.
You do have time to go to the end zone, but I'm gonna let Winters run it almost. He's gonna throw it. Heavy pressure. He steps up.
And he gets-
And he gets out of it somehow. He's got a receiver. He's got number 11, and he's a touchdown.
touchdown.
2 seconds to go in this game.
Wow. The scrambling by Winters. Unbelievable.
And the Falcons are down by 3, getting this extra point. What a gutsy play. And I'm telling you, this is Winters 2 times in a row keeping this game alive. You got to give the game ball to Winters tonight. What a performance by Winters, just putting the team on his back and getting them down the field. And it's good.
21-17, 2 seconds remaining in this ball game. A squib quick kick away, and this game is over.
So now you go back and say, well, should we have gone for it on the touchdown?
No,
No, I think it's the right call.
no.
100%.
You just got to play better defense. And unfortunately, what the Falcons have had all season long is their defense has been playing really well. And right there, they gave up 2 big plays, and it cost them their season.
Yeah, you know, your whole point is to get those guys back, to not let anybody behind you.
Yep.
And in that case, a touchdown. Now, he actually didn't have behind that. Now, let me tell you, number 11, Luke Brown, that was effort.
Yep.
I'm getting in this end zone one way or the other. If I have to take 3 of you with me,
That's right.
okay, that's fine. I'm going. So, barring something just weird happening, the Paradise Panthers are going to take
This area round matchup, and the Falcons will have their season
Indy.
shortened once more by the Paradise Panthers.
2 years in a row.
Mm.
This is when they're, I don't know, you squib it coming out of this? Nope. There's a miracle. Got to happen now.
If it goes up in the air at all, you got to hit a fair catch. Fair catch. Fair catch. What are you doing?
Nope.
That's ball game.
That's the ball game, folks. So, Paradise Panthers walk away victorious 21-17 in a crazy ball game. Just when the Falcons thought they had it, and I mean, Paradise just pulls a rabbit out of the hat. Great job by Winters. Very impressive play by this whole team.
Absolutely.
Good ball game overall. Hats off to both teams. So I'm going to wrap it up on NFHS. Mark, thanks for joining us there at halftime. Appreciate it, buddy. Bushland Falcon Media and NFHS. Good night, everyone. All right, hey, Bushland Falcon Media, we're going to stick on here real quick just to kind of wrap this game up. Falcons in this season, folks. Boy, that's not how we saw this thing going there with not much time left, but you just can't stop playing defense, and you got to watch Winters.
That's right.
You almost want to let him go a little bit, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Panthers and Falcons just battled this one out. Panthers come out on top. So, Mark, it's been another great year with you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
2 seasons wrapped up today. Lady
That's
Falcons
right.
get a state championship. The Falcons football ends their season both on the same night. But what a season for both teams. Yeah, Another great football season. I really appreciate it, Mark. Hey, thanks to all of our sponsors for both volleyball and for football. We really appreciate everything you do for us. Makes trips like that possible to get down
That's
to
right.
Garland and get back up here. And so we really do appreciate that. Jake, thanks, buddy, for being on the camera this year. You did a great job. Wonderful job. And, hey, thanks to all the coaching staff for the support they give us. Coach Reynolds is just awesome to us.
Yeah,
we
he
really
is.
appreciate that. All the support we get from all of our fans. So thank you guys for everything you do for us. We'll be back. We still got basketball season going. We got baseball and softball coming as well.
That's right.
So, yeah.
And if you're looking to sponsor any of those, let me know. Give me a call because
Yeah, we're
we
still
still
looking
have
for
sponsors for those games. So
We do. All right. Well, Mark Boyette.
I like this right here, though.
Yeah, no, this is good. And I was saying earlier, now that I'm off in NFHS, before the game started, just so y'all know, man, Paradise had music playing. And I can tell you, a lot of times we don't hear great music when we come to the games. They had Christian music playing, and it was pretty cool. And I actually went and told them, hey, thanks for playing just positive music. Right?
And their number 51 right now is leading both teams in prayer. Blake Reed. High five to him.
Yeah.
I love it. All right.
Well, thanks, everybody, for Mark Boyette.